Israel lived in the land of Egypt, in the country of Goshen, and their numbers multiplied greatly, and their possessions grew. Jacob lived in the land of Egypt for 17 years. So the days of Jacob were 147 years. And when the time came, when Israel was approaching death, he called for his son Joseph and said to him,
"If I have found favor in your sight, please put your hand under my thigh and deal kindly with me. Pledge that you will not bury me in Egypt. When I sleep with my fathers, carry me out of Egypt and bury me where they are buried."
"I will do as you have said."
"Swear unto me."
And Joseph swore it to him, and Israel bowed down at the head of his bed. After Joseph had sworn to Jacob to bury him in the land of his fathers, he was informed his father was ill. So Joseph took with him his 2 sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. And Jacob was told,
"Your son Joseph has come to you."
And Israel gathered his strength, sat up in his bed, and said to Joseph,
"God Almighty appeared to me at Luz in the land of Canaan and blessed me, saying, 'I will make you fruitful and numerous. I will make of you a people, and I will give this land to your descendants as an everlasting possession.' Now your 2 sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, who were born to you in the land of Egypt before I came to you in Egypt, are mine. They will be mine, just as Reuben and Simeon are. The children born to you after them will be yours, but for the purpose of inheritance, they shall be counted with your older brothers. As for me, when I came to Padan, Rachel died as we were traveling through the land of Canaan. So I buried her there on the way to Ephrath, that is, Bethlehem."
Then Israel noticed Joseph's sons and said,
"Who are these?"
"These are my sons, whom God has given me here."
"Bring them to me, and I will bless them."
Israel's eyes were dim with age, so that he could not see. So Joseph brought his sons to Jacob, and he kissed and embraced them. And Israel said to Joseph,
"I never expected to see you again, but now God has also allowed me to see your children."
Then Joseph brought them from Israel's knees, and bowed himself with his face to the ground. And Joseph took them both, Ephraim toward Israel's left hand, and Manasseh toward Israel's right hand. But Israel put out his right hand and laid it on the head of the younger one, Ephraim, and put his left hand on Manasseh. He intentionally crossed his hands, even though Manasseh was the firstborn. Then he blessed Joseph.
"The God in whose presence my fathers Abraham and Isaac lived, the God who has been my own shepherd all my life to this day, the angel who has rescued me from all harm, bless these boys. May my name be named in them, and the name of my fathers, Abraham and Isaac, and let them grow into a multitude on the earth."
When Joseph saw that his father's right hand was on Ephraim's head, it displeased him. And he held up his father's hand to remove it from Ephraim's head and place it on Manasseh's head. And Joseph said to his father,
"Not this way, my father, for this one is the firstborn. Put your right hand on his head."
But Jacob refused and said,
"I know, my son. He too will become a people, and he too will be great, but his younger brother will be greater than he, and his descendants will grow into many nations."
And Jacob blessed them that day, adding,
"Israel will speak of you in their own blessing by saying, 'May God make me like Ephraim and Manasseh.'"
Then Israel said to Joseph,
"You see that I am about to die, but God will be with you and bring you back to the land of your fathers. Also, more than to your brothers, I am giving you the portion of land that I captured from the Amorites with my sword and my bow."
And he blessed Joseph and said, "The God before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac walked, the God who has been my shepherd all my life long to this day, the angel who has redeemed me from all evil, bless the boys, and in them let my name be carried on, and the name of my fathers Abraham and Isaac, and let them grow into a multitude in the midst of the earth." Genesis chapter 48, verses 15 and 16.